Greetings from Shay Simons. This is the first in an occasional series, who knows how long the series will go, of little chats about some of the great hymns that are found in the 1982 hymnal of the Episcopal Church. One of the things that I know I am missing right now in this time of isolation is being able to gather to sing together. So since we are in the season of Lent, I thought I would talk about one of my favorite Lenten tunes, the third tune by Tallis. It's found in two places in the 1982 hymnal, both at hymn 170 and hymn 692. So here's a little bit of it so that you can remember what it sounds like. It's a really beautiful tune. It's quite complicated, actually, and so we end up using it during communion when the choir really takes over the job of congregational singing, because it is a bit tricky. This comes from a collection of tunes that Tallis wrote that are psalm settings. There are 9 tunes total. This one just happens to be the third tune in the book, which is how it gets the name the third tune. The 8th tune you may also know from this collection. Sometimes it's called the Tallis Canon, and that goes a bit like this. Ba dee da 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 bum. It's also a really beautiful tune. So Tallis was an interesting figure in English church music, really important because he spans several periods of change within the church. You may remember, if you remember your English Reformation history, that the church changed a great deal from the time of Henry VIII to Elizabeth I, including what language was used for Mass. And Tallis, being very successful and apparently flexible, had no problem writing music in English, if the ruler was Protestant, or music in Latin. And so we have music in both languages, and we still sing music in both languages written by Tallis. Also, interestingly, he is a character in the miniseries The Tudors. Well, it's not a miniseries, the series The Tudors. And it's really kind of fun to see him portrayed there. So this tune gets used primarily in Lent because of the texts, particularly the text found at hymn 170. It's really quite a stark text about the Passion. So I encourage you to listen to the recording that I've placed in here. Oh, one other thing, this famously was adapted by the great English composer, my favorite, Ralph Vaughan Williams, in his setting, the Fantasia on a Theme of Tallis. And the theme of Tallis that you hear is this. It's very prominent in that piece. So I encourage you to listen to the recordings that I have here, along with the Vaughan Williams, because it's just such a gorgeous thing to listen to. Bye for now from Shay Simons. Thanks for listening.